continue with the gospel. We are afraid to speak, and yet we are afraid to keep still. Coming to the last line, the secret whereby we ourselves and others, with our help, have passed through many a time of peril. Now it's all depends on you. In Bengali it is mantor, mantra, mantor, mantor, mon and separated, tor. Tor means your mind and the mantra, secret. Here, quoting the last part of the song, he said to Keshav, that is to say, renounce everything and call on God. He alone is real, all else is illusory. Without the realization of God, everything is futile. This is the great secret. It is like Mahavakya of the Vedas. The 4 Vedas have got the 4 Mahavakyas. Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi, Ayamatma Brahma, Prajnanam Brahma. Like that, the whole of Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna's life itself and all things is surrounded around one thing, realization of God. You have got human body, nature has provided you, realize God. That is the only purpose for which the human body is given, and that is the only thing that you have to. We don't understand so easily till we pass our young days and old age enters the Jara, the demon, Jara, the Rakshasi, will enter the citadel of body, the palace of body, and start destroying one by one. Even the memory goes off. You can't remember also. Intelligence will go off. Body will start crumbling down. At that time, we will understand, what did I do? What for did I do all this? What was the end? What for? Except karmic load and vasanas, I have not acquired anything more. You see, now at our present stage, if we just think of our past, where is our childhood days? Where are our school days? All gone. What is there? Nothing. Empty. Whole life is spent and see, our hands are empty. If it is simply empty, it is all right. We have come empty, we can go empty. But we are carrying a load. What all karmas we have done, its fruit I have to earn. I have acquired the momentum, vasanas, to be worked out in next life. Next lives. It is not even next life. Many, many lives. So much we have earned. So, Sri Ramakrishna says here, the only purpose of human life is renounce everything. In Bengali, we'll see what is there. He's going to repeat the last line. আমরা জানি যে মন তোর, মন and তোর are, J is separate, মন and তোর are hyphen. আমরা জানি যে মন তোর, দিলাম তোরে সেই মন্ত্র, মন্তর. It is one word, it's made into one word, mantor, means mantra. ekon, mon, tor. Separate words. Now the mind is yours. What you have to do, you have to do. The ball is in your court. You have to work out now. অর্থাৎ সব ত্যাগ করে ভগবানকে ডাক, অর্থাৎ সব ত্যাগ করে ভগবানকে ডাক, তিনি সত্য আর সব অনিত্য, তাকে না লাভ করলে কিছুই হলো না, এই মহামন্ত্র। On the praying over the pun, over the words mon and tor, yes, mantra, yehi mahamantra. This is the great dictum. This is the ultimate statement. That is, if you have not attained God, you have not attained anything. Life has gone in waste. আমরা জানি যে অর্থাৎ সব ত্যাগ করে ভগবানকে ডাক means now mind is yours. It means, what does it mean? Give up everything. The same thing Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. After telling the whole thing, 18th chapter, finally he tells, Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. Parityajya, giving up everything. He has told 18 chapters, all bodhana. Then finally he says, what all I have told you, forget it. Give up all those things and come to me. Sarva dharman parityajya. Giving up. Here, সব ত্যাগ করে ভগবানকে ডাক, giving up all other things means we are constantly our mind is constantly preoccupied with something or other of this world. We are chasing behind this world endlessly. Give up that chase and भगवान के डाक। তিনি সত্য, he alone is truth. তিনি সত্য আর সব অনিত্য, all else is just passing event, today's play. অনিত্য অনিত্য, তাকে না লাভ করলে, if you don't attain him, কিছুই হলো না, nothing has been done. এই মহামন্ত্র, this is the greatest dictum, the essence of all scriptures, essence of Sri Ramakrishna's life and his teachings. So here he uses, in English the term renunciation is given, renounce everything. That is to say, quoting the last part of the song, that is a mantra, he said to Keshav, that is the, now it all depends upon you. In English it is given, now it all depends on you. Ekon mantor. Quoting the last part of the song, he said to Keshav, that is to say, renounce everything and call on God. Here, त्याग करे, renounce everything. Renounce everything means what? Should I renounce my duty? Should I renounce all my things means what? Want to renounce. त्याग माने की? Sri Ramakrishna himself explains the meaning of tyaga. What is renouncing? Jogate virag, bhagavane anurag. Dispassion towards the world and passionate attachment to God. What does tyaga mean? He explains elsewhere that dispassion towards the world. Jogate virag. The term has to be clearly understood. The specific words are used. Jogate viraga. Viraga means I am just Udasina bhava. If I say I don't want this world, it becomes dislike, hatred. If I want this, I cannot live without it, it becomes attachment, raga. Raga, I don't have attachment. I don't have viraga. It is not dislike or I am not rejecting it. It is there, it is there. When I walk in the street, we see so many stones and mud and dirt and this and that fallen there. So many trees are there, we are going, driving our vehicle and going. We are indifferent to it. We have viraga. I have no attention towards them. It should be there or it should not be there. Doesn't come to my mind. I see a tree or a stone there in the street. Why it is there, a question doesn't come. It should not be here, doesn't come. So I am indifferent to it. The indifference is called viraga. Jagate viraga. He does all his duties. He does whatever is to be done. He does all the parts of his sadhana. Giving up means giving raga dvesha, attachments and aversions towards the thing. I neither have attachment nor aversion. This state is called viraga, vairagya. Vairagya doesn't mean I don't like, dislike. No. Viraga means it is there, it is there. So Jagate Virag, Bhagavane Anurag. Passionate attachment for God. That means Anuraga. Passionate attachment means I am not separate from anything at any time. I cannot be separated. I can never be separated. That inseparability, that eternal oneness is called anuraga. The bond of love by which two things can never be separated, the Jiva and Ishvara. It is one universal set, the whole thing. Jiva is a part and parcel, and it is a mental conception because Jiva accepts it to be so. Otherwise, there is no difference also. There has been two. Ek Jiva, ek Brahma kahavat, Surdas jagaro. अज्ञान से भेद होवे, ज्ञान का है भेद करो, प्रभु मेरे अवगुण चित ना धरो. एक जीव एक ब्रह्म कहावत, सूरदास जगरो. Ajnana se bheda hove. What is the cause of this bheda? Ajnana. When ajnana goes away, you will see the total oneness. So, here when we come to this statement, anuraga, it is the love of bond between the Jiva and Ishvara, the Lord of the universe and individual soul, the individual consciousness and cosmic consciousness. It is consciousness, there is no difference. The pot space and room space are one eternally. You cannot separate the space. You cannot say, I have cut the space into two pieces, one piece I will take and go away. Space is akhanda, you cannot cut. The pot appears to be separating the space into two. It is imaginary. The space continues to exist, pervading the pot and beyond. The pot is also pervaded by space. There is no emptiness in between where there is pot. What is apparent. The jivatva is apparent. So this is anuraga. In the awareness of the divine, ultimately the jiva forgets its own separate individual existence and becomes one with it. Just like, how will be the state? What does the Vedas say? Like a river flowing into the Nama Rupe Vihaya, giving up the Nama and Rupa, the river, how it rushes towards the ocean. As it goes towards the ocean, its speed goes on increasing. Finally, when it enters into ocean, it is ocean. Till then, there is its name Ganga and there is Rupa, Nama Rupa. That Nama Rupa, last when it's entering, it gives up its Nama and Rupa and becomes one with it. Like that Jiva, when it becomes one with the Ishvara, one with the Lord, one with the Supreme Reality, it simply dissolves. So this is Anuraga. Jagate Birag, Bhagavan. Anu means without gap. Anuraga. Continuous, unbroken, through eternity. Its oneness is experiencing the oneness. Akhandatva. There is no division. Akhandatva is experienced by the jiva. Eternity. Once with the, actually what happens is, with the spiritual awakening, with the transcendence of mind, going beyond the limitations of mind, crossing the barrier of mind, landing into Vijnanamaya Kosha, you first experience what is Chaitanya. With that Chaitanya, you will first understand the awareness, clear and definite awareness of eternity comes. Eternity. It is eternal, endless. Till then, everything is broken. Life, this, that, seeing, sleeping, waking up, Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti, all are broken parts. Time is eating away, as if time is flowing. And we see everything is bound by, limited by space and time. First time you come to the awareness of eternity, which will never leave you again. The eternal. The body is there, eating, drinking, everything is going on. Slowly body is aging. Finally body falls off also. Life still continues. Life doesn't end with death. It continues after death also. So this eternal continuity with body or without body, but the awareness that gets established in God is what we call Anuraga. Anuraga has an important part of eternity and infinity. There is no finite, neither the me nor the universe. The moment I dissolve, the universe also dissolves. The three entities, Jiva, Jagat and Ishvara, merge in each other to become one homogeneous existence. So that is what we call Anuraga. This term looks like very small term, Anuraga. Jagate Virag. What terminology Sri Thakur uses, you see? Jagate Virag, Bhagavane Anurag. Passionate attachment for God. So that Tyaga means I am going to give up my job, I am going to give up all my duties, I will go and sit and meditate. No, you can't. Kshanamapi jatu tishtati akarma krita karyate hyavashak karma sarvai prakriti chair gunaihi. So you cannot escape. Your to Swamiji, Thakur says, your bones will do. He says, I will not do the mother's work. Thakur says, your bones will do. Same term, who uses Krishna for Arjuna? Anichannapi varshneya. Bala, no, not there. Here, last 18th chapter. You will do it. Your bones will do it. Like same expression. These are all in Karma Yoga. The last 18th chapter. You will do that. Well, no. It is there. So there he says, you will do it. Your nature will not allow you to sit quietly or run away from the field. Your nature will. Those are all earlier, 33rd, 4th chapters. It is the 18th chapter. Last Arjuna, to Arjuna he says, Karishe vachanam tava. In those places it comes. Anyway, so that you can't sit. You will be forced to do. He alone is real. We have seen everything passing events. Every moment is just a passing event. What all happened in my life from birth, every moment it is a passing event. Now we are sitting and talking, discussing about God. It is a passing event. After some time it is not there. I am just witnessing constantly. Wherever I go, I sleep, I wake up, I do all things. Everything is just a passing event, passing event. Nothing is stationary. But there we see eternity. Here it is just for 2 days. God alone is real. How do we define real? It is Trikala Abadhita. It is not tampered by time. It was there once upon a time, doesn't come into picture. Real is eternal. It was there in the past, it is there in the future, it is there now. Time appears and disappears in that absolute reality. That which doesn't undergo any change, any time. That which has no limitations of any time is real. Coming to reality, the Satya, Pratibhasika Satya, Vyavaharika Satya, Paramarthika Satya. This is also I am experiencing. I can't say I am not experiencing. I cannot say asat because I am experiencing it. How can I say asat? It is not there. But it is Vyavaharika Satya, not ultimate, ever existing reality. Next moment it is changing. This is also changing, I am also changing. The time is acting on everything. Everything is going towards the destruction. Anything that comes into existence is moving back to the source. It is going away. This is Vyavaharika Satya. In dream we see, dream I experience dream. But while experiencing dream also dream world was not there. I have experienced yesterday when an elephant came inside my room. Dream. Where is that? When I experienced also, only I was there on the cot. The elephant was not there. I have experienced, but it was not there. When experienced, but I have experienced. I cannot say it is a lie. It's called Pratibhasika Satya. Pratibhati. It appears. So I have experienced it. But Paramarthika Satya is different. The eternal truth, which doesn't get changed or altered, or it's avyaya, it never gets exhausted, It is not acted upon by time and space. So that is reality, Satya. And the same Satya, absolute reality, comes into the nature as law. And it is called Ritam. Ritam. Ri is Rishika Ri. Ritam, Om Rim Ritam. So that it's called, that is also Satya. It's working. That's why everybody has to honor it. You cannot escape from it. The law of nature. It will be imposed upon. I will somehow escape from nature's sukha dukkha and all. No. Only by jnana, realization, you can go beyond the nature and realize God. That is the only way to escape the laws of nature. So it's called Ritam. Satyam cha anritam. Ritam. Anritam, which is not truth, which doesn't move according to those laws. Ritam, anritam. Satyam cha anritam. Satyam abhavata. Taitirapnishata. So this is what He alone is real. All else appear and disappear. Whole universe appears and disappears. We all come and go. Anybody's house when we go, we straight away go to their shrine and bow down. Because all the people there are guests in that house. They think the house is mine, but one day he will leave and go. Next person is waiting, his son, to say it is mine. He also will disappear one day. And his son will be waiting to say it is mine. Each person comes and tells this is mine, and goes away. It is there in the house that only shrine will be there. All else things will go away. So we will go and meet the master of the house. So is real. All else is illusory. Illusory means appears to be there, but is not there. God alone is there, which is appearing as this universe. World is manifestation of God. He has manifested in the universe. You see, you are there. And where do you see God? He is within you. But your whole focus is outside. Because your focus is outside, you are seeing world. But world is God. You don't recognize this to be God. Because you are not seen. You are one part of its existence, your bodily existence, and looking at this world when the only way is to turn this focus inward, dive within, and see the one who is within you. God is within you. God is all-pervading. He is within you, without you also. But you cannot recognize Him without. So you have to first recognize Him within you. Then once you recognize Him, the next moment you come out and see everything is God. Unless you have seen God within you, you will never recognize this world as God. Once you go inside and come out, then you will, because the senses and mind are instruments. When they are turned inward, the one who is using the mind and senses as instrument is also involved there. Here mind and senses go, bring the information and report, that's all. There is the self with the mind and senses. The self is also going. So he can recognize. Once he recognizes, all will be recognized. Now the focus, first is to turn the focus inward and recognize the divine within, God within. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.